that sort, right? Apex season 13. Ooh.
Glad nothing else to say.
Man, it's been a while, and the crazy thing is, this is not some new phenomenon that's happening in gaming, where we see a game, it comes out, everybody's having fun with it, it's doing great, it gets a couple, you know, shaky practices, i.e., you know, the heirlooms when they first dropped and things of that sort, you know, the battle pass and whatever may have you, right? This type of like little downtrot happens, but it's been a while since we've seen it to this magnitude, and to where it's a completely different game, an entire different spectrum, where the community is split and in shambles at the same time, to where the pro level is getting listened to way too much, to where the common level just don't give a fuck no more. And the problem is, while the pros might bring in some of that bread, that common people's was keeping it going. You feel what I'm saying? And it feels like there's been a disconnect, because there's this common theme going on right now on TikTok, and I'm pretty sure y'all boys have seen this shit, right? Where it's all like, is Apex fun for casuals, or is Apex a good like casual game now? And honestly, at this state, no, it's not. It's not, unless you have some type of knowledge about the game or how to play it. You feel me? You're not gonna have fun. It's not gonna be enjoyable unless you're just a genuinely an always happy person, can't nothing get you down type of deal. And even still, you're gonna get some type of aggravated based on how the game is set up to be played now. A battle royale has one key word in it: battle. This game is not much battling going on until it's like the final circle, because everybody's hiding, nobody's trying to fight. Like for like the longest time, all three of us can attest to this, at one point we complained about third parties, but that's gonna happen because it's a battle royale, and you're gonna pull up to fights when niggas is fighting, right? That's you want to catch them lacking. That's the whole point. We get angry at it, but it's kind of the obvious. But at this point, it's like you can't even really enjoy that or prepare for a third party, because nobody wants to fight. Like literally nobody wants to fight. It's like, it's kind of bad, because on one hand you want to select to the pro players because they know what they're talking about, they play the game at a high level, but you won't listen to them too much because they're going to make the game as they see fit and try to make it honestly a little too balanced. The game in some regions has to be a little unbalanced, that we learn how to play around it, and that way it keeps a fun factor in it. At this point, there's like really no complete fun factor aside from like if you're playing on some of your favorite maps, and at that point it's kind of fun. But where it's at right now, especially with ranked, even though they fixed at the time of this podcast, quote unquote, they fixed it today, I'm gonna check it out later. What they did to rank is what really fractured the community, because people will go to pubs to, you know, play the game, practice, get a couple games, get a couple dubs. Even if they don't get a dub, you know, it's pubs, who really gives a shit? Pubs feels like ranked, and then ranked feels like I'm on ALGS. That's a problem, because like there was like a separation between the two, and it's like now them lines are blurred. It's bad. Can they fix it? Of course, but it's taking a little bit too long in my opinion. Biggie, what you think?
I need people, and I'm talking about on TikTok, because they've come out with the percentages for how many people have hit different ranks for this season and last season. And too many of y'all motherfuckers was in gold for everybody on TikTok to be able to be talking high shit like they was in Masters, Diamonds, and Plat. Because a lot of people are like, no, you just not good. Now even the competitive niggas like, I'm tired of this shit.
I mean, yeah, it shows where you truly should have been. Okay.
So even like, there's so many people that don't even play rank like that no more, because they're like, it's not fun, bro. It's not fun at all. Because that's my biggest thing. If you want to play ALGS, go try out for a team that plays an ALGS. I'm pretty sure if you're good enough, they will pick you up. But obviously you're not in it, so just play regular ranked. Why do you want everybody to be out here playing ALGS? Because even competitive dudes wasn't trying to have that. If we're gonna be honest, the only thing that the competitive dudes messed up themselves was the Kraber. That was the only thing actual competitive people messed up, because they was complaining that everybody was too accurate with it while they're playing in literally the NBA of Apex.
Right.
Complaining about everybody being able to shoot threes like they ain't playing against the best players on the game.
And you're literally shooting a 50 cal sniper rifle. Of course it's supposed to hit.
That was the only thing I can blame competitive people for. The actual way ranked is now is people who have never hit diamond, never hit masters, never had a chance to even try to hit masters, complaining about the game like they're really that good to be in those lobbies. Because you play in these lobbies and you see these people and it's like y'all aren't that good.
Niggas in silver complaining about it.
Bro, it'll be people in silver, people in gold, people that are barely in plat. They're still plat 4.
Big hard stuck.
There's hard stuck plat 4 last season when they said it was the easiest to get high ranked last season, but you still hard stuck plat 4. If it was so easy, why wasn't you diamond? Why wasn't you master?
Obviously.
Oh, you didn't have a team? Damn. It's tough. I didn't have a team most of the time either. What's going on here?
It's like me complaining about it. Like I'm like usually like in bronze and or silver every season.
Like that shit was so annoying, and I hated it about this season because then they also buffed Rampart, making it even more of a stationary game. Because there's no point in you trying to run out in the open when you see that red fucking laser just surveying the area.
Right.
As soon as you hear that shit whirling up, like teams literally just run when they hear the Rampart shit. When they hear the Sheila, if you're holding the door, you immediately run. You're like, nope, not even dealing with it. I remember I was playing Apex with Sabrina and I forget the other dude's name, but it was somebody else we were playing with. And I heard a Sheila and I said, they have a Sheila, I'm not fighting.
Nope.
I said it like 4 times, like they have a Sheila, I'm not fighting them. I'm not fighting them. They have a Sheila, like no. And I need them to rework her character if they're gonna leave most of her like that, because at this point she should not be able to walk around with that turret. That turret should be stationary. It can only sit in one spot. Rambo wants them to, you want them to nerf the accuracy of it, which I understand as well. But for me, if they just made that shit stationary, it would be so much. That would just make it so much better to just be able to play against her. Because her being able to walk around and do full 360s with that turret is so annoying.
I'm not gonna lie, that damn wind up time, I didn't realize how fast it was.
Yeah, they sped it up. At the beginning of this season, they sped it up.
I did not realize how fast that shit was until like recently.
And then they gave her another buff because the Rampage and the Spitfire and the L-Star and the Devotion, all on the ground. All ground loot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what else they want to do to make people just have to play. Like, you have to have a Rampart on your team. Like, the only counters I feel like to Rampart are like characters like Gibby, Mad Maggie.
Doesn't Rev like disable her shit? Doesn't Rev disable her shit?
I don't think he disables it. No.
Oh damn, that'd be kind of dope.
He like if she hasn't used it yet, like if she puts it away and he hits her with like the cancel, then yeah, she can't bring it back out.
Okay.
So like it disables all her abilities, but her actual shields and stuff, I don't think those get disabled.
And have you actually seen some of the rat spots that people have came up with?
Bro, I've seen some of the rat spots I've been able to just run around playing the game in. I was playing last night. Was it last night? I think it was last night. And there's a spot, at Cascades on Storm Point, that waterfall area.
Yep.
There's a tree trunk that's there's a tree that's fallen over on that like waterfall area. And there's a little spot that you can climb up into and just sit there. And I was sitting there like, imagine if I was running off to go heal and I looked up and there was just a person with a charged up peacekeeper. Like,
hello, motherfucker.
Like, the amount of rat spots people are finding, and the fact that, like, this is the most, like, this season, I need people to understand, if I'm in a bronze lobby, a silver lobby, a gold lobby, why is there still 10 teams left and there's only 2 more circles? This is not how this is supposed to be. This isn't supposed to happen until I hit, like, plat or diamond.
It happens in bronze. That happens
That's
in
what I'm saying.
fucking bronze.
That's
I did
what I'm
that
saying.
with
Like, it shouldn't be like that.
I think Rambo and it was me, Rambo, and Kenny, and we got in a situation like that. And it was like we were barely like bronze 4 or something like that. Well, I was in bronze 4 and they were in my lobbies. And it was like 5 teams left in the final circle. And I'm like, this is just bronze.
Bro, shit is ridiculous. Should not play like that. And I hope, because I haven't played the new split yet, I think I should be in gold.
I'm gonna play it. I'm probably in rookie or whatever it is.
Plat 4, so I think I'm in gold still.
I was in bronze 4, so I know for a fact I'm in that new rookie bullshit.
Yeah, but it'll be easy to get out of it because it doesn't take anything away from you.
Yeah, I'm not sweating it. That's light. I'll get back to. I'll probably because it's on World's Edge and I actually like that map, so I'll probably grind till about like silver 1, maybe gold 4 at max, just cause.
That shit right there, bro. That last split is terrible.
And it doesn't help that the map is fucking ass. I still say Storm Point is the worst map.
Yeah, I feel like it's the worst map for the regular game, but it's like the best map for when like you're watching ALGS and stuff. It's the best map for them there, but it's like for the regular game, and especially if you're playing pubs, it's literally the worst map.
I hate it. I even hate it for ALGS. I'd much rather watch any other map because Storm Point is just, it sucks. Otherwise, it's bad to me. The layout of it's bad. I just prefer every other map. It's just more like every other map like kind of force you to fight on some type of level. Or Storm Point, that's where most of the rat spots I see is on Storm Point too. Like where I'm like, who even thought of that? Like there's one, like I think it's like on the middle of the map or whatever, like where it has like a little zip line that you go up into and shit like that, where like you could use Horizon's Q and then like blast up there and then like hide like in a little crevice or something like that and still shoot down at people. Like, yo, this is stupid. Like this is just dumb. Hopefully it's better. I'm gonna try the new split. Rambo, what's your thoughts on season 13?
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, that's definitely it. I told y'all niggas what this shit was gonna be before it came out.
Yeah, I was the only person like, hopefully it's not, but it was.
Biggie was optimistic. I'm over here. I seen most of the show. I'm like, that shit look campy.
I wasn't like super optimistic, but I was just like hoping. I'm like, please.
You were low key me with 2K this year.
Yup.
Like I was like, please, bro, please.
The moment I seen that shit, I said this shit is finna turn real campy. The cost is gonna be way too much. And I said the gameplay.
I definitely said the cost was too much. I agreed on it.
You did say that. Yeah.
I said the gameplay is going to completely change. I'm not gonna play this. I'm not gonna play it until they fix it.
That's a fact.
That first couple, I think that first week I played, me, Woo, and Homeless got on, and we were playing that shit with 4 teams left, like an ALGS tournament. I ain't never played a game of Apex that way. I'm fighting 3 different teams.
If we wasn't laughing, I guarantee we probably would have got off that somewhat sooner. But because we was cracking jokes, like that's literally what saved us from playing that. Cause I streamed that shit too. What saved us was us cracking jokes and laughing with the chat the whole time. Cause that's when we started playing that game. I hope you. That's what made it fun. Cause we wasn't playing that game, I guarantee we would have got off. Like I can guarantee that shit. It was bad. It was bad.
I'm gonna get on at some point and see how the new shit. Matter of fact is I'm not gonna get on. I'm gonna wait till Biggie get on and he'll let me know.
I'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, I'll probably play it.
Higher ranked lobbies anyways. I'll definitely let you know.
I'll probably be on tomorrow if I'm not doing walkthrough shit.
Last split, oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, Rambo. Playing in plat, I got the 0 of 3 demotion saving graces. I got on my Smurf account. I was like, I'll be damned if right before the split I drop back down to gold. Cause that shit, like the way you have to play is so ridiculous once you get into like the plat, especially like high gold plat lobbies. Like I'm telling you, we was playing a game, and you know the tower at what's that area called? But that tall ass tower Why am I forgetting the name of them? Not map, the area.
Well, either way.
When you're playing Control, that tall ass tower there on Storm Point.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that one. We were sitting up there. We had no choice but to sit up there because every team was just around us. They weren't shooting at us, but they were just around us like we can't go anywhere. So we're just sitting up there. There's like 7 teams left for like 2 times as the circle closes. I'm like, bro, no one's dying. Everyone's taking shots. No one's dying. This shit is ridiculous. Like, I should not be having to play. Like, I'm not in a pred lobby. Why am I sitting here playing like this? Like, where I'm hiding for 4 or 5 minutes, just taking peek shots with a triple take. Granted, I got some nice kills, but still.
Shit, Terry, Kenny, and I played a game where it was like that. We was playing on, and this was pubs. We were playing on World's Edge. You know, like the towers, like in the middle where you could zip line up to or whatever. Mm-hmm. We was playing on that. We were at the top of that shit, and there was 2 teams left, and they ended up teaming.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, because they were shooting. We're like, oh, they're shooting at each other. They was literally just taking pop shots. They knocked somebody, and nobody pushed. Like, they got off a res the whole 9, and then as soon as we had to drop down because of that bitches Maggie's ability or whatever, they all team shotted us. I'm like, this game is stupid.
Remember we ran into a hacker on arenas?
Yep.
When I was playing Apex with Sabrina the other day, I'm pretty sure we ran into another hacker because I got pre-shot around a rock.
Yep, a dude buddy knew exactly where I was at. He did not see me, not once, and he was doing this with the Havoc from a distance.
Like, usually I'm the only one when I'm playing with her that like, that's suspicious. Even she was like, nah, that one was 100% suspicious. Because like, we walked, like, she did it first. She walked around that rock and he was already aimed at her shooting. And then pretty much I did the same thing and yeah, got fucking destroyed within like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't a Havoc that time. The first time when I was playing with Woo,
Havoc. And like I said, he shot all of us.
Like, he charged up. Like, I hadn't even come around the corner yet. He was charged. I could hear the Havoc charging up, and he shot right at me.
He did that shit. He didn't even see me yet. Like, I haven't even like poked my head out. Nothing. Yeah, I literally just ran to the right, and then all of a sudden he just snapped to me and melted my shit. It was ridiculous.
You didn't see me.
I know some people may not think they need it. Apex may need a kill cam.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, definitely. After, because I remember even seasons ago, I was playing and I'm like, oh no, the way he killed me was suspicious because I died way too quick. And Serena was laughing because they thought it was funny. And no, I went to spectate. I'm like, oh no, he's actually hacking. Because he was like, he shot a whole clip from an R3 from distance, didn't miss a single bullet. I'm like, oh no, he's actually hacking.
Yeah, apparently Apex is hacking. I've actually seen that come up recently, like on my TikTok feed and whatnot, like folks play Apex and so on and so forth, where they're all like I think it was like the #1 Watson. He's like the #1 Apex predator or something like that. He was like, I stopped reporting people because they don't do shit about it. He's like, why would I waste my time reporting people that are not going to do anything about it? I'm like, it's frustrating.
They're like, well, we have an anti-cheat in place, so if they were hacking, we get rid of them. Even though they literally have people that are changing the script on their game to do neo-strafing. Quote unquote, a bannable offense. But I've seen videos of people doing it and they still play the game.
It happened to us when we were playing. Didn't somebody do it against you?
I don't think against me.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember.
I think it was Terry.
It might have been Terry.
Okay. I remember somebody mentioned like they did it to us like when we were playing.
It was probably Terry.
It's like, you got all these bannable offenses and shit like that. Start banning these fucking weirdos that way everybody could enjoy the game the way it's supposed to be played. Yeah, we've already had our multiple rants about hackers and how y'all niggas are just fucking weird.
I need companies to just, like, bro. You know what I need? Because the only game that sort of has this, or not sort of, that has this that I can remember is CS:GO, where they literally have a section where they can have people in the community watch clips of people, because they'll like report somebody and they'll like, say the clip that happened. They'll save the clip and let their community vote if that was like actually hacking. It's not like, oh, only his friends can say no. They take a community vote. So if majority is like, oh no, you were hacking, oh, you're out of there.
Yeah, Smitty had a series on his YouTube channel where he would do that shit.
And like, if Apex had that, that'd be so great. Where like it's not just only the people that they want to see it can see it. No, everybody in the community can see it.
Like, nah, nigga, you hacking. Cut it out.
That would be so helpful, and I'm not gonna lie, it would stop a lot of people from hacking. Because if it's obvious, and obviously the majority of people are gonna say, "Oh no, you're hacking," and you can just be out of here.
Facts.
You're not gonna be hacking like that.
Got to get them the fuck up out of here, because they ruining the game experience for everybody.
And I don't get the point in hacking, bro.